Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play Astrodogs in VR using the VR mod by Astien. Yes, as you guys know, I've done lots of mods by Astien now, and he just keeps adding more and more. So lots of thanks to Astien for bringing VR to many games that otherwise wouldn't have VR. And Astrodog is kind of special. So, Astrodog, you can play in VR with just a keyboard and mouse or a gamepad, but it also has motion controller support. And if you go to config and enable hand gestures, then you can actually play this like you would a Zortex or the Phoenix Gene or Yuki Space Ranger. So in other words, it's almost like you're holding the little spaceship with your hand. It's not quite one-to-one, so I don't want to give high expectations, because again, this is a VR mod being done for free by Astien, one person. So it's important to have realistic expectations. Let's go ahead and let's play. So let's just play. So I've done the tutorial, and like I said, this is basically
Attention citizens, do not panic.
an on-rail shooter.
As of this moment, you are
Bullet
under
hell?
Woofer's protection.
Total arcade with a little bit of a story.
No reason to be
some
afraid.
cute Astrodogs, and this game is actually quite challenging. Obviously, it starts off
I've got a visual at Hunger City.
at a fair rate. This is basically the first level, but it gets more challenging a few levels on. It really does. And there is so many mechanics to this simple. It's a simple arcade game, so I don't want to.
Those are delivery.
I need to dodge better, huh?
How strange. They appear to be woofers.
There you go. So if you time it right, you can actually shoot them back. And there's several different special abilities.
Be aware, there are multiple hostiles right below you.
Hopefully I can show them all.
These companies get worse every day.
I don't know that I did the best job there of showing the special abilities.
Get him, dude!
I'm not the best player. My skill up, but I am playing with motion controllers on the HP Reverb G2. I'll put a
What? Someone's counterattacking? Who are these mutts?
We're Astrodogs.
Show yourself!
No can do. Leave now or I'll
So
blow
there's
this
so many
city
different
to
special
pieces.
abilities that,
Combo, I've located 6 bombs up
and I'm not doing the best job of showing them off, unfortunately,
Can do.
because of my skill level. But there's so many different things you can.
My dad and I used to live around here. Before he disappeared, that is.
You do need to build up energy to use them, though. So the more skilled you are, the more you'll be able to use these special.
Let him get away!
I think he's heading for the tower.
You just said that?
All units, stop that canine!
Elevator going up.
So you see all the different abilities available.
Maybe they're changing their business model.
And there are interesting boss fights and challenges along the way as well.
Let's play.
Now, use your instinct, kid.
The top.
Let's play.
Now, use your instinct, kid.
It's not over yet, Hanks. My investment. No.
And like I said, this is just the first level, so this is the easiest level, and the challenge definitely ramps up. And you just gotta be on your toes. Like I said, it's a bullet hell, so you know. Oh, I got an A. Not bad, not bad. The different coins can go to like different skins for your ship, which is pretty cool. Let's do the next mission, and I don't want to play for too long, so. But this is a very fun and challenging game, and like I said, I'm using the motion controller to actually aim. So it's almost like I'm aiming with my right controller,
Sorry.
but if I use the joystick on the left controller, it actually goes even further in the dodge. And then obviously it's got the right trigger to do that little barrel roll and all the different little
There's
button power-ups, but
so many
obviously,
of them.
as it says, you need energy. So right now I'm holding this ship with my hand and I'm aiming with my controller. I put it on the HP Reverb G2. I put it on Y position 13 in order to get.
Some of them are emitting a signal. I can't intercept it though. You'll have to destroy them, Combo.
I got this, you guys.
Careful with those drones, kid.
Whoa. Did you see that thing on the radar? I didn't catch anything.
Maybe you got cheese on your radar.
And you can see how those barrel rolls really come in handy.
Sure are protecting these satellites.
Hold on. I see it now. There's something big coming your way, Combo.
I told you.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? These satellites are property of Wilbur. You are breaching our terms of service as well as...
Destroy them all.
Why, you?
And there's so much going on. It really makes it a challenge. It's a very fun game. I wouldn't quite put it on the level of Yuki, and obviously the motion controller support is kind of odd. You're not, like I said, you're not really holding it, but it does feel like it. So like I said, motion controller supports are supported, but you do have to go to the config and enable the VR hand gesture.
Flying satellites.
I would recommend Astien just put it on by default, because I think most people would want to play it this way versus using keyboard and mouse or using a gamepad.
It's a carrier of sorts for those satellites. It also appears to be the source of the signal. The satellites are just rerouting.
It's dropping more satellites.
You're not getting away from me.
Barriers up.
Look for the gaps, kid.
The boss is gonna be so mad if I don't stop them. Protect the virus.
So that's what they're doing. You need to destroy that carrier, Combo.
So I am moving my motion controllers around to shoot and evade. The targeting isn't perfect, but I need to adjust the position of the hand. So you can. There's an X, Y, and Z position to get it perfect. I don't have it quite perfect, but this is as good as I can get it. You definitely want to get those. By the way, you can also slow time.
Choice.
I've been doing such a terrible job of showing off all the abilities. I think the slow time and the bomb are the things that I've forgotten to
What?
show off. So there is a bomb ability and also a slow time ability. like I said, there's so many different moves, but obviously you got to get the charge up in order to do all the different moves. But you can slow time, and you can also throw a bomb.
Engaging rotator.
Aim carefully.
You are so done, Astrodogs. Engaging rotator. What is this lag? Engaging rotator.
Aim carefully.
What is this lag? Engaging rotator.
So as you can see, there's a whole lot going on that you kind of have to figure out as you go along. There's missiles you have to shoot down or dodge,
You are
or
so done, Astrodogs.
the
Engaging
bullets you can do the
rotator.
little barrel roll to shoot them back at the enemy. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to keep track of,
Aim
and
carefully.
I am having such a
You are so done, Astrodogs.
there we go. I got it. Okay, it gets a lot more difficult after this. Like I said, the challenge definitely goes up, and I gotta do a better job of using all my skills. I mostly use the little beam, the strong beam, and the barrel roll, but I need to use more than those. There's a shield, there's a bomb, and there's a slow time as well. And also, as you saw, the missiles. I did those every once in a while, the missile targeting. But like I said, this game, I did buy. So by the way, I did buy this game. I don't know where I bought it from, though. I think I got it from a bundle, because Astien made the VR mod for this game, and I already had it in my Steam library, so I know I didn't get it free, so I know I got it either from a bundle or I bought it on sale. I must have gotten it from a bundle, though, because it does not look like the kind of game I would normally buy solo. I buy lots of gaming bundles, though, so I get lots of games that I don't even know I have because of those bundles. But yeah, like I said, the VR mod is excellent. It makes it almost feel like a native VR title, because like I said, it's almost like you're controlling the ship with your motion controller. You are using both motion controllers, and by the way, you can control the ship with either your right or your left, but you do have to go to the configuration, because by default it's on your right motion controller, and you're using it kind of like a gun, but you're also moving it to dodge. So you're aiming and shooting with it, and that's why you have to change the config file to get it matched with your motion controller. I had to move it all the way to 13 on the HP Reverb G2 on the Y position. And you also have to activate the hand gesture. It's no by default, so you gotta go to the config and change it to yes. I believe that's how I did it. Anyways, I'll put the link to Astien's VR page, and then you can join Farmer True's VR Discord and get this VR mod from there. So join the Discord for Farmer True, that's Astien's friend. And you can download this. He has a bunch of great VR mods I highly recommend. I mean, they're all free. All you do have to join their Discord, which is a bargain. And you can also support Astien, buy him a coffee, and I'll put I guess I'll just link to his page, that way you can see where you can support him. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play Astrodogs in VR using the VR mod by Astien. Highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. This game is challenging. It looks easy at first. Maybe I made it look too easy in the first, but trust me, it gets a lot more difficult after this point. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.